bit. Alright, let's do it. How's everybody doing? We got game 2 here. Superior versus Daddy Slothington. The finals. All momentum is in Daddy Slothington's side. He decimated Superior in the last game. And it was such a long game of consistent bopping. But, so whoever gets the first blood here is going to win. Oh! Sloth timed the auto perfectly. And I think this is a wrap. After you get torn apart in the first game for that long, like Superior let himself go through, and then you come in and you lose that fight that close to getting shell baited, that's rough, man. Sloth is always playing his best in the finals of the tournament, I feel like. He plays very well under pressure. And I thank you guys for support. I appreciate it. Well, some of us have to TS. You know, I had to take Xanax for about 3 years because I literally would not be here without it. It's just, you know, depends what kind of ailment you're suffering through. But it's unfortunately, yeah, it's not something that you want to rely on long term. But anyway, back to the tournament. That ultimate from Superior is going to continue that tilt mode where he has just lost his, you know, very valuable ultimate. The only thing that can help him escape the Poseidon ult at this point, because he has no Aegis, that CC immune ult of his own, he now has lost that and has lost all pressure. Lost every buff. It's looking like a Daddy Slothington game, man. This matchup, I've played it before as Poseidon quite a little bit, back in like Season 3, and I liked it. I felt like it was a pretty fun one. I think it goes slightly to Poseidon. I don't know. I think it's a pretty close matchup, to be honest. But for the most part, here, we have a buffed Poseidon as well. But we got Superior just not really in his element and started Soulstone instead of going tier 2 Bancrofts. Had he had tier 2 Bancrofts at the start of that fight, that could have gone drastically different. I think he actually would have come out with the win in that fight. I'm not sure why he ended up going the Soulstone instead. It doesn't make that much sense to me. You know you want to rush down that Bancroft. That's you know, her bread and butter. So that's rough. Daddy Slothington going for the standard. You either go Soulstone or you go Sands of Time with Poseidon. And I like the Sands of Time here, given that, like I've talked about before, it's a mage matchup, so you're not going to have Bancroft. Ultimate is available here for Sloth. Okay, a lot of damage from Superior. Might be able to find something here. If he gets the 2, it goes through. Oh, that's so awkward, and that is rip. Damn. Even with, if it had hit, obviously he shelled it, but you know, once that is gone, that's some rough stuff, man. He might have been able to at least, he would have had the heat from her passive after hitting that 2 to probably, you know, keep autoing him down before his 3-1 came up. Might have had an opportunity, but it's also just so demoralizing missing that there.
Dissipate.
Revol away. Good damage still. I mean, like, that's the thing about Bancrofts. You're behind 2 kills here, but you have Bancrofts. Is he crazy, Sloth? He has ult, and she doesn't have Aegis. This is going to be it. He's going to drop it right here. You got to be careful. A lot of damage. Sloth's going to go down for this, but will get the red buff. Oh my god, please. He did get it. Ooh. Yeah, no, that was quite a throw from Sloth. And now maybe we'll see a little bit of that soul, you know, fire. Haha. we'll see some fire from Soul in this matchup, because like I said, I think it's close to even. It's definitely one that you can work around for both of these gods. She's got her 3 to escape the whirlpools quite well. It gives her the movement speed buff. Once she's got Gem of Iso working, you know, that'll be a little bit tougher. But she can, you know, she can escape that auto attack range of his pretty well with that, and then set back up for her 2, and, you know, start things off on her pace again. As long as she's got her Aegis, you know, in control, and she's, you know, burning it only when she needs to, by not putting herself out there too often to get insta Kraken, so that she, you know, has to Aegis every time it's on cooldown, or, you know, off cooldown, then she should be able to keep a steady handle on this game. Both almost up for Sloth here. You know he's looking for it. He doesn't care. She's almost dead. Jesus. Now the ult's up, and he will use it. Right. God damn. Yeah, unfortunately for Superior, he doesn't know the ultimate's coming up there. We do. And yeah, this is just Sloth in his rare tournament form. And Superior just, I'm not sure. His game plan, I think, just wasn't as sound as we're used to seeing him at his prime. He's had some really great mechanical play, but it's just he's just fallen short. That's a great play, but unfortunately the aggro actually didn't even switch to Poseidon because she Aegis before even a single auto hitter, which, you know, she probably needed to. But you know, unfortunate side effect of that is that the tower doesn't switch to Sloth. He doesn't take any damage from it, and, you know, there is no Slim Shady. There is no Makai Pfeiffer. There's no. How does it go, you guys? You will not escape. There is no movie. There's no Makai Pfeiffer. That's what it is. You will not escape. Don't worry, I remembered. You can't catch me. Oh, so close. Actually, if she didn't use her 3, he would have hit the 1 there. So, really accurate on Sloth's part. He's just, you know, accurate. Does not describe it enough. Quick Bull Demon here. We were talking about how most mages don't have access to the Bull Demon in Duel, and this man is quite the exception, Poseidon. He's got so much damage and so much auto attack damage, consistent auto attack damage, that he can just demolish it. If he needs to crack it in, he can crack it too. He's gonna crack in her as well. A lot of damage on both parts here, but a final auto will be the end for Superior. But I'm telling you, Superior, dude, he's a camper. Like, he will go through all of this. I don't know how he does it. He's a trooper. Not a camper, he's a trooper. Camper's a bad thing. We don't like campers. He would just go through all of this, taking all the punches, and will not relent. He just keeps coming back and trying and trying. And that is impressive as well as it is naive. We'll see if his dreams can turn around for him here. Uh-oh. Ooh, the 2 missed, and I think that's gonna be the end for him here. Yeah, Sloth's just operating on another level, and Superior just doesn't seem up to the task today. Like, I don't want to rule out Superior in this, you know, butting of heads in this clash, but he definitely seems, he seems like he's got to, you know, reevaluate how he's coming at some of these matchups and stuff. Sloth, though, you gotta say, he really has been setting himself apart. I don't know why he plays that disgusting skin. It seems like the worst Poseidon skin ever. But Yeah, he does a good job. He's something phenomenal right now in the duel scene. In these tournaments, at least. Shows a great mastery of a lot of gods. Sloth just want to go for the end here. He's a no-nonsense kind of guy right now. He's a super try-hard kind of guy, too. That's why these tournament settings fit him well. Well, he actually gets the Titan to walk into that whirlpool. Does a little damage, but overall, he probably... neither of those ultimates land. Both of them clashing in the middle of both ults. That's actually quite a sight to see. Pretty cute stuff there. I like the build overall from Sloth, except for the Obsidian. I think he definitely should have gone for Sphere of Magus, given that there's only a single defense, and that it synergizes so well with Poseidon. So that was definitely one thing that could have been you know, better valued. But even for Superior, though, like I said, the build as well. I think the cooldown boots instead of pen boots is very important on Soul there, and rushing down the Bancrofts would have been so much better for him. But yeah, GG. It was a really great set, and just a fantastic tournament overall, despite many bumps in the road. Thank you guys so much for watching.